Ahoy gamers and welcome to a new series as we play through Titan Quest the Anniversary Edition on the hardest challenge. That challenge being as a hardcore solo self-found. However, we're going to have all of the curses activated. What are these curses I hear you say? Well, these curses reduce all of your resistances. These being all of the elemental resistances and all of the physical resistances, as well as reducing the damage you deal to enemies. These curses not only affect yourself, they also affect any allies in your party. So in this episode we make our way all the way through Act 1. We have a number of close calls. As we get through this act we jump to each of the world bosses, we have to fight to get through the story, and we make quite a strong character. Well, we're not strong, but our minions are pretty strong. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And we're finally back in Titan Quest the Anniversary Edition, as we're going to be playing through the game, starting on normal difficulty as a hardcore, but with a slight twist. We're going to be playing through this on the hardest version of the game. We are going to skip through this cutscene. I will have a link down in the description down below if you want to know what happens in the story. I'm going to put a link to someone's playthrough of the entire story. If you want to know what the story is all about, I'm going to have that covered. Because this is not going to be a story playthrough. We are just going to be playing through this on the hardest difficulty. With that in mind, we're going to run straight through. The only thing we're going to do before we activate the hardest difficulty is we're going to take on these first mobs here. Not because we have to, but because I want to. Take on these quick mobs here. The music seems to be, the audio actually seems to be slightly off. But that's fine.
You saved my horse.
So we're going to be using a set build for this, a certain build for this. I'm going to be completely winging the build. I've tried this a number of times and it's very difficult. And I mean very difficult. So there's going to be a lot of farming on this for us to get enough. Yes, for us to get enough skills, for us to get enough items. There's going to be a lot of farming. We're going to need to level up as much as possible. The first thing you want to do to add the hardest difficulty on this game, because this game, just like Diablo 2, has 3 difficulties. Essentially normal, nightmare, hell. Exactly the same in this. So you complete the game on the first difficulty to unlock the second to unlock the third, and vice versa. However, this game also has this hidden vault back here. If you watch the first cutscene, the intro cutscene, which I did skip, you can see the intro cutscene is just here. This statue for Medusa comes out of that temple there, freezes these guys, seal turns them into stone, knocks this over, and then she gets crushed. So that's the intro cutscene. In case you want to know, it's a little bit of world building. Open this bunker here and here. This is a magical room. These are all of the weaknesses. There's 3, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them. You can have 8 of them activated at a time. If you click on them all, you can see that on the top left, where it has my character, you've got all of these. Weakness of the flesh. Decreases, especially decreases the amount of physical damage we essentially take more physical damage, we deal less. This, we have lower resistances. This one, lower resistances towards vitality runes. That's against bleeding. This is against vitality runes again. This is arrows. This is being pierced. This is lightning, frost, wrath. So this is fire. So then if I go to my character page over here, we go on here. So these are all minus 100. So this is the hardest you can. This is the hardest game mode on this. Why are we doing this? Because it's fun. And we can track the amount of deaths we get, i.e. we're going to try and do this as a hardcore. Our total deaths will be here. So we're going to see how far we can get as a hardcore. If we do die, never mind. We're probably going to play this all the way through and see how many deaths we can get playing this on the easy, medium, and hard difficulties. The only difference between the difficulties is I think our resistances go up again. Because you've got a second of resistances here as well. But our resistances go up again, or drop again, and we just take more damage. So here we are. I'm going to put the spear on to start us off. Having all of these will increase the amount of experience we gain. But it also means that we get some of these tokens here. Over time, we'll get these tokens. I don't know what they're called, so I can't hover over it. And if we click on this here, this Electrum. I think these are the, yes, okay, that's the currency Electrum. These as we kill mobs, we slowly gain more of these electrums. We can buy these. What they are, I don't know. I don't know. I've never bought one before. I don't know what they are. So hopefully we'll find out in this series. The idea of each video of this series will be us going through each individual act. So I believe there's a fair few acts up here. So this first video will be us getting through Act 1, all the difficulties on. And we will then slowly make our way through all of the acts. I don't know the frequency of these videos. If I'm going to be quite honest, I'd like to say they're going to be out once a week. But I'm going to be honest, they're not going to be out once a week. Probably going to be one every month because I've got my other videos, other priorities coming out. This will probably take a back burner. And I'll be kind of jumping in, jumping out as we go through. So this first video, yeah, once again, we want to get through Act 1, which is fine. We want to pick up all the loot we can. We are taking a lot of damage already. So we want to pick up all the loot we can because we want to make as much money as possible. You see that when we're playing this, we're definitely going to be showing as much as we can. I don't want these videos to be stupidly long. I want to equip you because you do a load of fire damage. So I don't want these videos to be stupidly long. So probably only going to show you the boss fights. And if there's a big amount of enemies or large amount of enemies, not big amount of enemies, that makes no sense. Here we've got shield. Awesome. So this starting area, there is a boss. So we're going to show this. I'm going to kind of explain what I'm going to do with the build when I get my first level up. It kind of makes sense in my head. It's not going to be perfect, but it might work. And, I'm hoping it does. So we're almost level 1 already. Level 2, I should say. 'Cause it has our levels up there on the top left. And once again, if I do die, hopefully I'll be recording when I'm fighting a tough fight. Because most of the ordinary mobs in this game aren't too bad. As you can see here, they're all dropping relatively quickly. But so am I. We might be able to kill these before without needing to heal. Okay, we did. Good. You can see that I want to level up without having to heal. Because potions are a bit of a... are a bit rare. There we go. Okay, we are going to have to heal. Although we need one more... We need to kill one more mob when we level. This boar could very well kill us. He's level 2. Can we aggro something up here? We aggro just you. Yes, good. That leveled up. Good, that leveled us up. Perfect. So now we can decide what we're going to go level ourselves into. Open that chest. Health potions. Perfect. So, grab all these. All of these grabbed. Awesome. So, let's go. I think it's S. S. There we go. So we're going to put our points into nature. Yes. Why nature? Because you get a load of minions. So the first minion you get is the Call of the Wild, which summons a wolf companion to fight with you in battle. At high levels, more wolves can be controlled at once. Doesn't look like it's very good. Does a bit of damage, but fine. We also get a heal as well. Really useful. So we want to put 1 point into wolf, 1 point into the heal, and we're gonna commit to that. Is there a commit button? I don't think there is. So we're going to put a regrowth onto that and wolf onto this one. So we only have one wolf now, so I'll just hover over it. It does cap the max amount of mana, which is fine, and allows us to have only one wolf at a time. You can see up here, the wolf has all of the same debuffs we have up there. I don't think the debuffs are as severe on the wolf as they are on me. But all of our buffs when we level up the wolf, I believe, are quite substantial. I have tried this before with all of these debuffs on me, and I have got quite far. Well, I got halfway through Act 1 before I made a stupid mistake and I got one shot. I'd explain that when we get there. There is a really annoying boss, which is really tough on this. So here we are. We're making our way to this first boss up here. I'd say first boss. It is just really a mini boss. So ideally, I'm going to have to grab myself a ranged weapon as well. And once again, I will explain why. Because... oh, be careful here. We want to grab ourselves a ranged weapon because as soon as we get into combat, I want to send in my minions. Okay, let's heal myself quickly. Yeah, there's a reason why my heal is on my right click, so I can instantly heal myself or heal my wolf, like that. And I think this guy has a let's heal myself again. And I think this guy has a heal on him. Or health regeneration. But this is going to be the first, I say boss. He's not so much of a boss. There you go, first one down. I want to grab all of the items that drop.
You can't carry anymore.
Okay, it looks like we can't carry anymore. That's completely fine. And we can teleport whenever we want. I can't remember the teleport home button. Because unlike some of... Okay, we've got loads of junk with us. How do I teleport home? Oh, it's up here. We're going to teleport home, sort out our inventory. So this is what we're going to go for. I'll probably jump in every 5 levels or so as we make our way through Act 1. But I think we're going to be probably farming that boss a little bit. Because we just need... we just need some levels.
If you're going out there, don't go unprepared.
Because of how difficult this is, I'm definitely willing to farm as much as possible. Get rid of all these items first. Potions over here. There we go.
Goodbye, my friend.
Let's go and grab the rest of the junk. I mean, rest of the items. We'll probably jump in as we make our way through, like I said, through Act 1. And hopefully, we can survive and get all the way through the act. But this is difficult. And when I jump in, I may jump in if I'm panicking. And if I'm having a really bad moment, I may jump in and out. If I'm having a really bad day, there's a very good chance I will have a very bad day. And did I pick anything up? Anything here that's good? That's bad. That's pretty good, but I need loads of intelligence. I'm realistically not going to have that. More energy is good. Defense mastery. I'm not going to use that. And intelligence. I don't think I have any. I'll get intelligence automatically. Let's have a look. If I go to skills, does this give me intelligence? It does give me intelligence. So there's a good chance I will end up equipping this. Gives me pierce resistance as well. So I'll take that. That requires level 12. So I'm probably never going to be able to use that. Energy. Yeah, okay. We'll grab that as well. And health. I think most of my points is going to honestly go into health.
If you've got to go out there, equip yourself properly.
We just had this quite a cool item just drop. This Cynic's cover. Loads of resistances, intelligence, health, energy regen. Perfect for us. So we won't be able to use that for a while because we need loads of intelligence for it because all of our points are going into health at the moment. That's really good. I realised that we can set our pet to different stances, so I'm going to keep him on aggressive. He's just running ahead and just chomping on all these mobs around. You can see we're level 4. If you look where we are on the map, we're just south of the town. I've been grinding this boss up here for a while just to get a bit of gear and to level up. Leveling up, we definitely want to be as over leveled as we can for this. Each time we get to a town, we're probably going to find just a spot to just grind and hope that we can kill the mobs relatively quickly. See, my pet doesn't really require too much assistance. He just runs off, does his own thing, and most things should die. So we're definitely going to be a pet build this time around, compared to all the other builds we tried in the past. And protective band, is you any good? Cold resistance, definitely want some more cold resistance. Then you can sell this one. Looking at my skills, you can see as well we're slowly getting an increase in this item and in this currency. So I believe as we have 8 of them activated, we should get 8 points every kill. So we should see this go up to the 92, yeah. So we now should go up to 800 once my pet does his thing. 800, yeah. So we get in 8 per kill, which is really useful. And skills, everything's gone into Call of the Wild, and to level us up, we want to get Heart of the Oak, because that is a permanent skill, reserves 100 of our mana. That's fine. That gives all of us health and a total speed. Then we want to start getting some of these other buffs for my wolf. And then we also want Briar Ward. Briar Ward lasts for 30 seconds, but it essentially causes the thicket around me. It takes 120 seconds for it to recharge. But if there's something coming towards me, I can press the Briar Ward and it stops them from reaching me. It creates an impenetrable barrier. So we're going to want that. So essentially most of our points are going to go into this mastery. We're not going to worry about plague. So we just want to get Heart of Oak completed, Heal completed, Briar Ward completed, all of the Call of Wire completed, and the Summon a Nymph. So this is a magical bow wielder. We're going to get that completed as well. And the items we're using at the moment, we're using a pine Lego ballon, which is just a throwing axe essentially. we are going to want to stay as ranged as possible. We do want to keep a shield. We do want to have that chance to block attacks. Though we're not going to have the highest chance to block attacks, a chance is better than no chance. So that's us almost at level 5. We'll jump back in a few levels, or when we fight our first boss. I believe our first boss will be just as we get to, if we look on the map, Sparta's like, it's around here on the map. So we're getting quite close to our first major boss. I say quite close. In the real terms of the game, it's about level 7, I think you fight it. But we'll see you soon. So far, so good. And here we are. We're actually fighting against the first boss, or first main boss of the game. You can see this Nessus, this chieftain here. We're just kiting him. We're kind of hoping for the best, really. Letting my wolves do as much damage as possible. They've got a few bleeds on him, and I can just heal whatever animal's getting low, whatever wolf's getting low, because they are quick enough to actually hit him. And as long as I keep moving, we should be okay. I want to heal one of our wolves there. There we go. Just gonna keep running around in circles. We're just north of, I think it's Sparta, on the map. Should be able to take this guy out now. Just sit here and tank him. Boom, there we go. Boss monster down. Awesome. You see we've now got 2 doggos now, which is really useful. We are actually level 8. We have the option to choose our second mastery now. I don't know what we're going to go for, so we're going to leave that. I'm thinking Earth maybe, so we get some core dwellers, which give me some resistances and an extra minion. We've got stone form, a heat shield. We've got circle of flame. We've got loads of stuff here. It's really useful. So I think it might be Earth Mastery. And the Silent Storm Mastery is also used for energy shields, good because it absorbs elemental damage. Then we also get another minion up here. So we'll see. We will see. For the time being, we've put more points into our wolf here, so we can now have 2 wolves, which is really good. The wolves have a fair bit of health. Then we want to try and get Maul up. We're going to get Survival Instinct next. We're going to point into accelerated growth. The reason why I put points into this early, because I want to try and get this dissemination. So when I heal one of my doggos, they both get healed. That's going to be really useful. And obviously I want to try and get Survival Instinct, so they have a little bit more damage absorption if they go below 33% health. That's kind of hopefully allows me to keep them alive. So slowly getting there. First things first, we need to clear the last of the area up here. So essentially I just run towards the enemies. I let my doggos run in. Doggos do loads of damage. And I just try and keep them alive as much as possible. And I wouldn't mind my heal being on a smaller cooldown, because that is one of this skill here. It's a quicker cooldown on the doggos on my heal. And there we go. Got another, what are these called? Another formulas here, which is quite useful. So that is now the first boss over. We'll see you when we get to the next boss, or when we get to level 10. Whatever one comes first. I think we'll probably get to the next boss before we get to level 10. I think. So I'm recording this quite early in the morning. It's now 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm probably going to keep playing until I get to Athens. And I might go give myself a little bit of a treat and have a little nap. So I can see if I can move things. Oh, that's loads of health regen, energy regen. Reduction to all. Yeah, okay, that's probably better. Can I do some Jenga to make room? I can do some Jenga. Awesome. It's not Jenga, it's called Tetris. Now let's head back, speak to Leonidas. We're fighting our way into this little room here. You see there's loads of zombies in here. This might be a bit tough to actually get into this room. But there is a hero zombie in there. So we want to try and take this guy out if we can. Come on, let's get into the room. Okay, my boys are attacking it. Perfect. I've got a little bit of stun there. See if I can heal the right one. Awesome. So we're doing really well. Okay, we lost one of our doggos. Let's bring in the other doggo. As long as I heal the correct one, we should be fine. This one needs healing. They just keep attacking the right boy. Keep attacking the hero, which is perfect. Exactly what we need. He lost another doggo. A bit of a shame. Just need to keep running around in circles here. Heal the dogs when we can. Just keep going. Just keep running. Okay, we're just about to lose another doggo. Wasn't able to heal him in time. And bringing up another doggo. do kind of... Okay, this one is focusing the right one now. Bring up another doggo. Yeah, this is going to be a bit tight. It's a bit annoying that they obviously keep respawning, where he keeps bringing up more mobs. This is going to be a bit of a mess. However, if we can keep them alive, come on, focus on him, or even focus on me. I don't mind focusing on me. I've got a fair bit of health. I can use potions. Come on, is he almost down? He's almost down. Perfect. So this has been quite tough. As you see, we should level up in this cave as well. So close to leveling up. And he gave some ethereal leggings. Nice. That looks like that's definitely a mage item. And we want to clear out as much of this as possible. The only reason why I'm still recording this is because we should level up. And we may as well put the next skill point on together. Go on, let's give us a level, shall we?
Your inventory
Inventory is full, that's fine. So we've got these boots here. Let's see if we can make some room. There we go, there's the level I wanted. So let's go talk about our skills so far. Not much has changed, I'm going to be honest. Let's put another point into our regen. We are currently obviously now level 10, which is pretty cool. Let's make our dogs slightly stronger as well. So we almost got to the point where we can give ourselves this Briar Ward with this retaliation, which is pretty cool. We can almost give this dissemination, which allows us, if we heal one unit, it heals its friends in the area. Then this tranquil water would be quite nice as well. Provides a chance to use 50% reduce any cost while at the end, while under the enchant of Harv Oak, which is really useful because I'm always going to have a Harv Oak on. My doggos at the moment have got our Harv Oak as well. It's really good. So let's look. So we found this on the floor as well. Obsidian breastplate, really good set item if you're a melee class. So we are now missing a load of intelligence to be able to wear this. We're missing intelligence to wear these boots as well. But that's going to be a huge upgrade when we manage to get to it. So it gives us movement speed, energy regeneration, and loads of health. And yeah, we are actually in a really good place. Our dogs are really strong. So if you ever try this type of attempt, definitely go for dogs. Avoid traps if you can, because those traps do so much damage. You see the traps almost killed one of my doggos. It did kill one of my doggos, never mind. So yeah, always, as soon as you open an item or something like a chest, run away, because the traps can really hurt. And then let's have a look at our 4 points into health. Have we died yet? Let's see, 0 deaths. The next big boss is going to be interesting because this boss has the potential to one-shot me. And we're going to go see what it is. So entering the Halcyon coast. And there he is. This Cyclops just here. So he does a huge AoE attack. Just need to keep moving. And he did just kill one of my wolves already. So I'm going to bring down another one. Just keep moving. He's half health. Just keep running around in circles. We do not want to get hit by him. Under any circumstance, we do not want to get hit by him. Because he will almost certainly one-shot us. Just keep running. All of his attacks are some like form of area effect. And he's down. Oh. So that is dangerous. That has a very good chance to killing you. Especially if you've got all the curses on. So I'm quite happy with that. Ooh. Got some of necromancy there. Necromancies tend to be... So beast callers are this right here. Vitality to pets. So we put that on. Anything that's beast callers are normally pet related. And see if we've got anything good here. Okay, we've got nothing that great out of any of that. That's fine. So where we're in the story. So we've got a couple of quests here for Megara, which is the town just to the south here, which is just down here. And the main story quest, we have to go to Delphi. So we get to Delphi, and we won't end this episode, but I would end this recording session, and then hopefully I'd start recording the way to Athens. Doesn't really matter for you guys, because it's still going to be in the same video. But I don't think between Delphi and here, there's one boss. No, between Athens and here. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get to it. And just to double check, still 0 deaths. Going really well. I have got the the nymph, the archer, isn't actually that good at the moment. It is only level 1. Hopefully we can level it up. I just got it so we have an extra item, an extra person on the map. You can see it doesn't do the largest amount of damage, but hopefully that will very quickly escalate. I don't know how good these companions will be when we get into the harder difficulties, but at the moment they're okay. And we are a fifth of the way to being able to get our first box, or our first reward for playing with all the curses, which would be pretty cool. We might be able to get it by the time we finish Act 1, because we're about a third of the way through Act 1, maybe a little bit more, because this Athens up here, then Crete down here is pretty quick. And here we are, the ultimate boss before we get to Athens. At least I think it's Athens. We've got this Spider Queen just here. We are quite strong. Our mobs are now slightly stronger as well, so it should melt relatively quickly. As long as we keep heals up. Saying that we did just lose 1 pup. And there we go. Boss is down. See if we get any good loot from this. And we need the Sacred Olive Branch. That is our main quest item we need for this area. And ooh. Okay, we got something which would be good if we were a melee class. Doesn't look like we've got anything else that's decent, so that's fine. Loads of melee related items. Anything else down here? No, okay. We've got nothing of use. But yeah, we did get these, which is pretty cool. But doesn't affect us at all. Looking at the quest log. So now we need to make our way to travel to Delphi. So we need to go a little bit further up. So we need to make our way under here. There's a load of, like, a huge field here. We need to then make our way to this. There's a load of oracles that are there. Maybe I just see that my game's a little bit faster. There is an option in game here. Is it in game or video? There's an option somewhere. Here, game speed. We can increase your game speed. I'll have it on fast. Just because I want it to be, well, the amount of time I've been spent farming, I just want to speed this up. That's all. So I've been doing, so far we are, how far through the game? Not that far through the game. And if I go to here, I've been playing this for nearly 4 hours. Which is quite substantial. Considering I've only made 25 minutes worth of recording and you died 0 times, which is pretty cool. Our greatest enemy we've killed is a frost trap. That's quite substantial. Alright, let's just keep going. I can't remember what the next boss is, so I guess we'll just keep going. And our build wise, nothing's really changed. We're going to go for... Ouch, we just took a lot of damage there. Woohoo. Okay, let's be careful. Something hit me really hard there and almost one-shot me. It's obviously one of these centaurs. We need to just be careful going forward. As I said, nothing's really changed. We're going to put more points into healing and probably into Half Oak as well, because this extra resistance is really nice. And here we are. Time to fight the next boss. I completely forgot this boss existed. This is a boss just before we get to Athens, to get through this cave. And it's called the Pythonian Caves. So we click on here, you can see some mobs over here. Let's go in. So here it is, the Gorgon Queens. So we want to try and just aggro just one. We got a load of blue items as well before we got here. Loads of blue items. I think the only one of note is this staff here. So we're going to keep the staff to one side. Alright, let's see if we can aggro just one. Okay, my dryads aggroed it. So this is going to be quite dangerous. If I can keep my wolves alive, this would be really easy. Okay, we managed to solo one, or get one of them to attack us, which is good. Just need to keep moving a little bit, because I think they can stun me. Just keep going around in circles. Once we take one out, this will be a lot easier. Okay, we are taking a fair bit of damage. Drop some more wolves. Okay, another wolf is down. Resummon the wolf, resummon my dryad. We use some potions. So we go one wolf, one Medusa's down. Got a crown from her, that's pretty cool. So there's the Gorgon Queen herself. I think we're going to try and take her out first. And I think, yeah, she's focusing on me, so this is fine. I can kite her attacks just by going side by side. And we can try and keep our wolf alive once it's been shot by that Gorgon over there. So this is, once we complete this, we'll be over halfway through Act 1. Which is quite exciting. We're still managing to do this with all of the debuffs on us. So all of the curses, I can't remember what they're called. I think they're something like a curse, something along those lines. So that eye beam just there actually freezes you if you get hit by it, turns you to stone. Just like the normal Medusa kind of fables, or the Gorgon fables. And come on, down you go. Last one. And just like that, down you go. So being like a minion master, having loads of troops is really useful. Got strength and health there, that's pretty good. The rest of the gear, not as good. But let's have a look at this. Strength and health, I lose some resistances. We're probably going to keep what we've got. Let's check these chests. We're going to go check these chests and we'll jump back in when we get to the next boss. I think the next boss is just before we leave Athens. So it's going to be a bit of a grinding to get there. But we'll see you when we get there.
I can't believe I let those Gorgons get the better.
Oh, and skills. Skills-wise, there's been a couple of levels. Some more points into the nymphs, which is going quite well. They're quite strong, actually. Call of the Wild, so my companions are max level now. So I'm going to start getting to the Penance of Stone, which gives me elemental resistances. And going to get Strength of the Pact and hopefully Overgrowth soon. So I'm going to start getting these last of these skill points.
Thank you, but goodbye.
Thank you, but goodbye indeed.
Thank you, but goodbye.
And here we are. We are underneath Athens in the catacombs. We made our way quite far through the main story. Once to take out this place here, we'll then head over to the last region of Act 1. I'm really excited. Got ourselves to level 18. I'll hover over this boss. Okay, I can't see him just yet. So we've got ourselves, our nymph is level 5, which is quite good. We're one skill point away from getting this Permanence of Stone. We'll be able to get Strength of the Pact and then Overgrowth. So we're going to slowly make our way up each of these trees. It's going to be leveling up the nymph now, which I'll just double check that. Yeah, I think I leveled her up. We're also getting some points into Heart of Oak, just so we have a little bit more of a health pool, because there are some attacks that have almost one-shot us. So he's level 18 as well. So we're going to see how well this goes. So he spawns ads, so that's fine. And try and keep our boys alive. We're going to lose a doggo there. That's a bit annoying. We're just going to keep running around in circles. Trying to avoid as much damage as possible. Again, just need to keep these doggos alive. Okay, doggo down. I repeat, doggo down. Nymph, trying to get the nymph alive now. Respawn a doggo. I think the nymph is just focusing on the boss, which is perfect. Exactly what we need, just as we keep kiting. And just keep running around in circles. And another doggo down. It's a bit sad. And yeah, we just keep kiting. Heal ourselves every now and then. Bring up another doggo. I'm just going to keep chugging health potions to keep my health up. Where's the doggo? There's the doggo. I don't even know. Okay, the boss is just below half health, which is good. Slowly getting there. Just want to keep the nymph wherever the nymph is. Make sure the nymph is doing fine. There you go. Doggo back up. Heal the doggo. Get my own health up. There's a lot of running around in circles here. Doggo's going to go down. Okay, I wasn't able to heal the doggo in time. That's fine. The nymph is just doing just fine. Bring in another doggo. Use another health potion. He's going to focus on the boss. Perfect. Heal the doggo. And doggo's going to probably die again. Okay, nope, no he didn't. He's just about to die now. Hey, boss is almost down. There's a lot of chitin, which is fine as long as we can kill the boss and win. I don't really mind chitin. Let's see if I can use a... Ooh, we got very low on our HP there. Come on, nymph, finish him off. We may need to put some skill points into... Oh no, our nymph died. It's not good. Right, just going to keep trying to kite. And there we go, boss is down. Amazing. Got some Wraith leggings. Wraith is actually quite a good armor set. It's a shame we only got one piece and it's not very good. Let's see what else is around here. So now, in the story, if you don't know, we've now saved essentially Athens. And now we have to make our way to the next area. And next area is in Crete. So let's make our way there. Here we go. Coming to the very end of Act 1. It's still going strong. We're level 19. Gear wise, we haven't really changed very much. We just have this staff here, which is okay, I guess. Nothing special. I haven't really found anything good to use as a sword or shield. I do ideally want a shield, but it requires us to have strength, which we don't really want at the moment. Got this obsidian helm, which is pretty cool. Right, let's make our way into here. And there it is. One of the last bosses, the Minotaur Lord. So I'm just going to let my minions do their thing. I'm going to try and keep them alive, as per usual. One's down, which is not ideal. And we are stunned, so just want to keep moving ourselves. And if we can try and keep him alive, okay, he's going down really quickly, which is really good. I just want to keep pumping some mana and some health. There we go. Okay, how much health has he got? Okay, he's just above half health. Don't know whether it's worth me trying to attack that. I don't think it is. Come on, he's almost down. We've got this. It's definitely not the most thrilling of gameplays, but hey, if it works, it works. And we are just trying to finish this challenge. Right. Here we go. See if I can quickly heal. There we go. Another heal on my boys. Or girls. They could be female wolves. There we go. Minotaur Lord is down. And for some reason I beat him so hard he actually lost all his clothes. Interesting. Just for those furry fans out there, I've just shown you a rear end of a Minotaur. You're welcome. Right. Open the majestic chest. Heal all my boys up. And, okay, nothing good here. So now, we're going to make our way to finish this act. Just into the room of the conduit. Be very careful here. You'll see why. There he is. There's a Tolkien. This is the boss of Act 1. These will spawn all these structures. We want to focus on these structures as soon as they spawn. And my boys should just focus on them, which looks like they are. Good. They are, obviously the structures focus on me as well. And once these are down, then the boss will become aggressive. I don't know if we have to kill all of these or at least some of them. I can't remember how this one works. I've only done this a couple of times. Okay, come on. And stay alive, Wolfie. Stay alive. Good, he survived. Good. Can't take out the rest of these constructs. Okay, one's down, two's down. Just got to take out the rest. The music's got a little bit epic. But we're going to stay back here. We're going to let our boys do all the damage. I'm just going to keep trying to heal. I may as well just try and melee a little bit here. We do a little bit of damage with our staff. There you go, heal myself a little bit. There you go, all the constructs are down. Time to fight the boss. Megalosis. We do have to be really careful here because he can do magic like that, and he just one-shot my. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, bad wolves! I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Stop chasing me. Okay, one of them has. There we go. So they both became aggressive towards me, which is fine. Right. Let's just keep my wolves as healed as possible. Okay, looks like. So we do need to kill the ads. This is... Normally this boss is a lot quicker than this. So we need to kill the ads. I don't really know best way of doing this. Okay. My doggos are aggressive towards me again. Just keep running around. They will become normal any second now. There you go, can heal them again. So we may have to quickly pause this for a second. Can we change? No, we can't change one of these quick slots. That's fine. So we're going to change this one to pet attack. Get our pets to attack these. Because we want them to kill the ads. Because the boss is using the ads to heal up. There we go, they're down. I can tell him to attack the guy again. We're not going to have our own attack, it's fine. We're just going to use pet attack. Come on. Half health. We could definitely help with some damage, but I don't really want to risk losing too much mana. This is fine. Okay, just going to put a heal on myself. There you go, he's angered my doggos again. Let's run away a little bit. And he's almost down. Perfect. Heal my doggos. He looks like he is. He's down. That's that. Just like that. Oh, didn't mean to pause the game. Open the Mystic Orb. So these can actually drop quite good gear. Looks like he just dropped. It looks like he actually dropped junk. Yeah, he essentially just dropped a load of junk, which is fine. I think we can farm this boss if we just reset the game. So that gave us an inventory bag. So we've got a second bag here. Also got our level, so we're now level 20. So a good level to get through this act. Let's give ourselves strength for the pack. And I don't need to put any more skill points into this. Let's start leveling up these. Let's level up our heal spell. And then let's level up the jump heal. So our heal spell, obviously, that gives us more health. Great. This jump spell, so when I heal one ally, it jumps to another ally. Or it jumps through all of the allies if you're close enough. And the higher that is, obviously, the better that is. So we're in Conusus Landing. And we need to travel. Talk to this guy here. And that's that. Easy as that. We're now in Egypt, which is the start of Act 2. Just here. Okay, no, we need to talk to someone here first. There we go. Now Act 2 started. So we can talk to this person here. There's actually nothing we want to sell here. See if there's any good gear. Okay, this is the wrong guy. We don't want to talk to him for gear. The guy we want to talk to is the mage, who's over here, the Arcanist.
Hurry.
Have you got anything good? We do want better armor.
Before I pack up.
Because our armor at the moment is pretty rubbish. Anything with intelligence, really. Doesn't look like he has anything that has intelligence, which is fine. So we will end this video here.
Thanks.
So this is the first video of this series. I don't know when the next video is going to come out, if I'm going to be honest, because this is just an ad hoc thing I'm going to do now. I'm going to try and get to at least finish this game on the normal difficulty. Then it has 2 other difficulties after that. So I hope we can finish this at least on normal 1 difficulty. We might be able to get it all the way through the game. Let's have a look here. So we've got 61,000 of this token. Once that gets to 100,000, so halfway through Act 2, we should be able to, when we get halfway through Act 2, we should then be able to get ourselves the first loot, which whatever that drops, I can't remember what it is. It's some fun kind of like loot crate from what I understand. So hopefully we can get that by the end of Act 2. So we end this one here. So you made this far, thank you much for watching. As per usual, we've got a few links down in the description below. One is to the Discord, which is a small Discord, slowly growing. If you want to join the community, feel free. Then we've got 2 YouTube channels. One to Mrs Rothmers, if you like fantasy lore. Stuff like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, and Warhammer. And potentially, well, mainly Age of Sigmar. Feel free to have a look at that. And finally, we've got a YouTube channel where me and the missus have a channel together where we play, collect, and paint the Warhammer tabletop game. Currently, we've got 2 Age of Sigmar armies and some Lord of the Rings, a Battle for Middle-earth. Not Battle for Middle-earth, that's a video game. Lord of the Rings battle strategy game. So we'll be playing that in the future. So thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and as per usual, peace out.